I'm 45. And only 2 weeks ago, I realized something about my mother that still makes me feel ashamed. I don't understand how I missed it for so long. She's 80. She lives alone in a small, pale blue house she's been in for nearly 50 years, the same one with peeling shutters and outdated appliances she refuses to replace because, in her words, they still work. Last Wednesday, she called me and said, "Mark, I need help making a grocery list. Could you stop by? I think I'm starting to forget things." My first reaction? Annoyance. Deadlines, kids' schedules, bills on the counter, 100 responsibilities pulling me in every direction. "Just tell me what you need," I said. "I'll order it online." There was a long pause, then very softly she said, "I'd really like it if you came." So I did. When I walked into her kitchen, 3 neatly packed grocery bags were already sitting on the counter. "Mom, you already went shopping," I said, confused. She waved it off. "Oh, that was just the essentials. There are a few more things." She opened her notebook, the same spiral one she's used for years, and handed it to me. The list said, grapes, paper towels, coffee creamer, company. Something inside me stopped. She looked embarrassed, like a child caught doing something wrong. "I just didn't know how else to ask you to come," she whispered. "You're always so busy." I didn't want to be a burden. Those quiet, simple words hit harder than anything I'd heard in years. My mom, the woman who worked 2 jobs and never missed a single school play or game, who kept every drawing I ever made, who spent decades putting herself last. She felt she had to pretend she needed groceries just to earn a visit from her own son. I hugged her so tightly she laughed. "Careful," she said. "You'll break me." We never went to the store. Instead, we sat at her small kitchen table with the old floral napkins she's had since the 90s. We talked about the neighbor's new dog, about my dad, about how much we both miss him. I stayed longer than I planned, drank instant coffee, and really listened the way she used to listen to me. When I was leaving, she walked me to the door and held my hand a little longer than usual. "You made my whole week," she said quietly. Driving home, one thought wouldn't leave me. How many times had she stood by the window, hoping to see my car? How many times had she told herself, "He'll come when he has time," while the house echoed with silence? Somewhere along the way between work, kids, and noise, I had turned her into a task on my schedule. But to her, I was never a task. I was her world, and all she wanted was 1 hour with her son in the house where she raised him.